Okay, students, we're gonna do a project or an assignment called AntiqueFL, and this is when you're gonna take one of your portrait images and you're gonna make it to kind of look like an old photograph, like an old daguerreotype photograph. And so we're gonna use the different effects in Photoshop to accomplish this. And let's get started. So we're gonna go to Photoshop and we're gonna find a portrait image that will work for you. And remember, you can pause, rewind, and fast forward to the place you need to be in the training video to get this done. And remember to pause every so often and do the work, and then go back and listen and watch the training video, and then see the next thing to do, and then pause it and go do it, and just, go back and forth like that. That would be the strategy I'd use. Anyway, I'm going to go after this image here. It is the Paramount lighting image. You could also get any other portrait image that you have. Just make sure it's a portrait, so it's a big picture of most of your face. And I want to unlock this. This is a good picture of Eileen. I want to thank Eileen for letting me use this picture. And it's sideways, so I'm going to rotate this image. So image rotation, 90 degrees counterclockwise. Boom. Command 0 to rezoom into this or out of it. And you saw that I unlocked the layer. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a yellow color cast or yellow cast to this image. So I'm gonna go to adjustments, and I'm gonna add. Actually, I'm gonna go up here to image adjustments. I'm gonna go from there, and I'm gonna go hue and saturation, and I'm gonna kick this up to about 30 for the hue, and I'm gonna set my saturation to about -50 and click OK. And so we got kind of like a yellow cast to it. And I did that all just through the layer itself. It just shows one layer. And now what I need to do is change the image size. So I'm going to go up here to image size. And since this is portrait, I want to make sure I'm linked and make sure I'm set to pixels, right? Make sure I'm linked here, and this is at pixels, right? And then I'm going to set my height, since this is portrait, so the height is bigger than the width, and I want the height in this case to be 1200. I want the biggest dimension to be 1200 between the width and the height, whether it's landscape or portrait. All right, and you can see the width adjust to 800 pixels. Click OK. Do a command 0, and we are ready to try something else here to make this look like an older picture. So I'm going to open up from Schoology. You have this assignment. So if I go to Schoology, oops, that's not Schoology. If I go to Schoology and go to the assignment, go to photography and click on adjust FL. You can, oops, wrong one. What did I do adjust for? I don't know why I did that. AntiqueFL. You can see that there is an image here to download, and you just click this download button and it will download. See it downloaded. It's called Blue Orange Rugged something, right? And we're going to use this to add texture to our image. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that file, open, and I'm going to go to my downloads folder, and I'm going to look for this Blue Orange Rugged, this guy here, right? Open it. I want to make sure that it is rotated the same way that my photo is rotated. Since this is portrait, I want this to be portrait, but right now it's landscape, so I'm going to have to go up to image rotation, 90 degrees counterclockwise, command 0 to zoom out. And now what I want to do is desaturate this, get all the color out of this. So I'm going to go up here to Image, Adjustment, and down here to Desaturate. Takes all the color out. It's another way to make a photo from color to black and white too, by the way. All right, and now I'm going to move, using the Move tool, I'm going to unlock this guy, and I'm going to move it over to my other image. And put it right in there, kind of move it around, okay? And I want to blend this in. I want to blend this layer into this layer a little bit. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click. What do I want to go with? I want to go soft light. Let's try what soft light looks like right here. Boom. As you can see, and I can move this around a little bit, but I can put some texture. Put some texture into this image a little bit. Make it look like it's older, right? Daguerreotype. Let's go with that. All right, so what I need to do now is merge these two layers. So I'm going to hold this Command key, click so that they're both selected, and go up here and click Merge Layers. So now I just have this one layer here. And I want to go and open up the final thing that I need, which is the frame. So again, from that assignment, there's also, oh boy, why didn't I show you this earlier? Anyway, there's also a frame that you could download, but you can also get your own frame if you want. That would be more advanced because you'd have to kind of do the same thing that I'm about to show you, but it'll be different from your frame. But the same idea. Okay, so I'm going to go here. But otherwise just use this frame. I provide an oval frame right here, and you would download this the same way you downloaded that, okay? All right, so just in case I need this again, I'm going to open that file now. Oops, Photoshop file, open. And it's also in downloads, and there it is, oval frame. Open it. All right, I'm going to Command 0 to zoom in. I'm going to go to the Magic Eraser, here. So let me find, there it is. Magic Eraser, remember, it's right where the eraser tool is, third tool down, has a little stars by it. Click on the outside, gets rid of all of the white color that surrounded the frame. Then I'm going to go to the Quick Select tool, and I'm going to select this. Okay, so I got selected that with the selection tool, and I'm going to go to where my photo is, and I'm just going to use the Move tool. No, that's not what I'm going to do. No. I'm going to do a Command A to copy the whole thing. And then I'm going to do a Command, to select the whole thing. Command A to select. Command C to copy. I did a Command A and a Command C. That copies. And now I'm going to go to my oval frame. I have that marching ant trail there. So I'm going to say Edit, Paste Special, Paste Into, boom. Use the Move tool. There's my picture. It's too big, so I'm going to Command T, but I can't see the outer edges of the photo. So I'm going to do a Command 0, and that zooms out to this whole thing. Use the Shift key. Oops. Let me just redo that. Shoot. Okay, so let me Command T that. Command 0 that. Oh wait, where am I at? I gotta get on the right layer. There. Command T that layer. Command 0. Okay. Hold Shift key down and grab a corner edit box. Now let go of the Shift and move it a little bit. Hold the Shift key again, grab the corner and downsize it, scale it down to where you can see most of your head fitting inside the picture. The little locket. Then click the check, and now do a Command 0, and Move around a little bit, but not bad. Looks like you've got a framed antique photo. So I'm going to use the crop tool, and I'm going to do a tight crop all the way around this thing. You can see I was off a little bit right up in here and here. You can see I was off by a little bit when I was doing the selection, but that's okay. Click the check. That's a tight crop. Still has checkerboard. Now I'm going to go File, Save As, and save this as AntiqueFL, and put it in my Documents folder, and keep it as a Photoshop document, click Save, and Replace. And then do it again, File, Save As, and this time I'm going to change it to a JPEG. And now I have a AntiqueFL.jpg file to put on my photography page on WebStarts. All right, and that concludes the assignment. Get your point. Thank you.